headquarters position and then leg dragging from the C grip. Okay, is that right? Do I remember?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So we were playing like C grip on the ankle, stepping back to stuff his leg, and keeping that distance between his foot and my butt, right? And then the first one we did was kind of simple. It's like we're waiting for the guy to try to retract his leg and pull it out, go for our leg drag, right? So like as I feel Fredo pull his leg, I just smack that inside of his knee and guide his ankle past my hip, right? And hit my leg drag and finish. And how you guys finish is kind of up to you. Like you can push the shoulder and go side control. You can keep smashing to the side, whatever. Okay, so there's that quick leg drag from the headquarters with the C grip, right? Here, boom, he tries to pull the leg out, and leg drag, okay? The second one we did there, the second one was the defense to the counter, right? So like maybe I leg drag, boom, and I'm trying to come in, and Fredo starts hip escaping to try to put his knee in my way, right? So in this case, all I would do is take my free hand and cup his knee with my thumb down, put my head down, my hips back, and walk in to finish the pass, right? Does that right? God, I'm struggling today. Yeah, so, well, it's the same thing, right? So like I try to go leg drag, Fredo turns, boom, I walk in, finish the pass. And then week 2, we did, it's like that turning knee cut, okay? And then we did a long step pass from there. So the first one was, again, from the headquarters, this time not necessarily using C grip. You can use that if you like. For this one, I like to grab on the outside of the pants so I can kind of push his leg down, right? So knee and elbow nice and tight. I stuff his leg for headquarters position, step back, okay, and then turn Fredo. So look, I'm turning him, keeping my elbows inside of his knees, pushing his other knee to the ground to prevent the hook, and now I'm settling in for my pass, right? Usually the guy's gonna start framing me here, right? So from here, I'm grabbing his tricep and keeping a lot of weight on his arms, putting my knee straight to the mat, shooting my underhook, and finishing a basic knee cut, okay? There, so that one was, now I'm grabbing the outside of the pants, knee and elbow tight, step back, stuff his leg, and then I step back again, change the angle, open my elbow, and force his leg to the ground, okay? Shin over his thigh, okay? Weight heavy on his frames, knees straight down to the mat, underhook, and pass. The second one we did, and this is the one I was struggling to remember the most, I hope I got it right, was the long step pass, okay? So for this one, you use the same grip, okay? This time you can stuff or you don't have to stuff it, it's really up to you, right? I can do this one with the foot still on the hip, right? But this time, instead of grabbing the collar, I put my palm on his shin and I start pushing his hook down, okay? And then look, I'm taking my knee to the outside of his shin. As my knee touches the floor, I'm gonna go for the collar grip or the cross face. And long step pass, breaking the grip. Okay. So again, here, palm his shin, turn my toe out, push his hook down, and then it's like I'm taking a shot, right? So I'm changing my level, my knee goes down. As soon as my knee goes down, I let go of the shin, I grab his head, put my hips out towards his head, block the hip, then it's the pass. Did we do anything else that week? I don't think so. It was just only 2, right? Okay.
Yep.
Then the next week was using the back step again, but this time using one from this position and then one when the guy gets deep belly. Okay, so for this one I was grabbing the cuff, the pant grip, right? And now I'm gonna step way back and pop my hamstring down to try to break his hook. And now I step my leg over and now I like open my knees towards the mat to break his grips. Now the same thing, long step back to finish. Again, step back, I extend my leg to bring his hook down, my knee goes over, and now this knee goes this way, this one goes straight to the floor. 1, 2, okay? And the other variation there was, if I'm playing here and Fredo goes deep belly, okay, I do the same motion, but this time I can drop down to my knee, right? And what I'm looking for now is letting go of his collar and shooting my arm through the hole. Okay, once my arm goes through the hole, I'm gonna start backing my elbow up and making a grip, right? And now we're passing from here, right? Maybe the guy plays half guard. I'm gonna switch my grip to his knee, start backing my hip up to get as much of my leg out as possible, step on his knee, and pass the guard. And what did we do? What was last week? Somebody help me here. What did we do last week? We did not do open mat.
The smash pass to side control.
Thank you. Yes. So guys, last week we worked like side smash pass with the guy holding the leg, right? So same thing, I'm stuffing to the headquarters, and now I'm pinching my knee inward and letting go and grabbing his hips. So now I'm using my knees to control his legs. Right, and now I just start doing that little funny shuffle walk, trying to drive my knee through his knee, or between his knees, and push his belly through the hook out. I'm just kind of working my way down, getting my knee in between. Now once I get here, my head goes down, right? My knee goes to the mat, and I'm gonna open my knee, circle my foot over the top, and pass. You guys have trouble doing that? Like maybe his hook is a little higher, get back here. Maybe his hook is a little higher here, okay? I can use my elbow, smash. Now, subtract, and pass. Then we did, let's say I'm trying to push Fredo's knees this way, right? So I already had that position, and I start moving, right? Fredo's main reaction is going to be start to turn his knees this way to block. Okay, so as I start doing that, I keep my elbow tight, he starts to turn, I open his knee, cut my knee through the hole, and finish my kneecap. Yeah? Is that it?
Yep.
Anybody remember anything I'm forgetting?